Hi Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. So I kept channeling the song Healing Is Not My Purpose by Toni Jones. I have a couple channel messages that came through from Spirit, but I feel like your guides want you to know that your higher self is not here to just heal. You're not here to just be someone who talks about the light, who shares knowledge. You're not just here to be a light worker. A lot of you guys over identify with that because it gives you a sense of purpose, right? You're only here to live. You're here to have fun, experience joy. A lot of you guys know a lot of knowledge and how to get better. Maybe you've overconsumed a lot of information and you know how to get better, but you're not willing to apply what you've learned to yourself because maybe you don't feel like you deserve it. So self-worth wounds are coming up in the collective who identifies as healers, light workers. You're willing to give other people that knowledge, but you're not willing to apply it in your own life. And Spirit's calling your attention on that because you're not able to see the shifts in your reality because you're not feeling like you're worthy of applying the same knowledge that you learn and share with other people to yourself. You always have to apply it to yourself. It doesn't make you selfish to put yourself first. A lot of you guys are being called to release that belief that I'm selfish if I put myself first. Maybe that's something that you were conditioned to believe when you grew up, as you were growing up as a child, and you have to rewrite that belief. Also, another thing that was coming through was binge eating. The collective struggling with body image and food. That's been coming up a lot in my channel messages on here and also on my TikTok collective. If you're interested in following me on there as well, I do shorter form videos when I'm not on YouTube. But that's been coming up, binge eating. So what I'm getting from that is, guys, if you're finding it hard to maybe you feel like you're being controlled by food. There's something there emotionally that's coming up. You're avoiding something. When we're over consuming our food, it's because we're not willing to feel some type of emotion. So we eat to the point where we're just like, we're so full that we're uncomfortable. But it takes away from the feeling that we don't want to feel, right? So everybody's different. We all binge eat for different reasons. But I'm hearing your guides say, ask them for help with this. You don't have to do everything by yourself. A lot of the times you guys shoulder your own burdens, even when it comes to your spirit team. So your guides are asking you to ask them for assistance with releasing this, allowing you to take back your own power and realize that food is not the enemy. There's no such thing as good and bad food, guys. It's either we're over consuming something and that makes it bad for our bodies, but the food itself isn't bad. It's neutral. So something that I do to help myself, because I'm still also working through this as well. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just saying these things to say these things. I work with the goddess Aphrodite because my food eating, that wound is tied to my self-worth, and she's a goddess that helps with love and putting yourself first. So those who struggle with putting themselves first, the goddess Aphrodite could be very helpful for you in terms of not allowing food to control you anymore. So I allow her to step into my life and take over in that sense, make sure that I'm putting myself first and I'm not trying to lose weight for other people's approval but myself. It's okay to have a goal, but it shouldn't be, your motivation should not be someone else. It shouldn't be things external to you. You should want to be eating healthy because it's longevity, it's abundance. When you eat healthy, you are also on the frequency of abundance. So abundance is health, it's wealth, it's love. Okay, so when you're putting good things into your body, you're telling the universe, I'm willing to receive this abundance. Because a lot of you guys have been trying to manifest like this. Something that I feel like is also scaring your nervous system. You've been trying to manifest for a while, but what you're missing is not looking for validation external to you. It's putting yourself first. The universe wants you to put yourself first all the time. Even if you are also reading tarot, if you are a Reiki healer, it doesn't matter what you do for a living. If you're showing up for the greater good, that's great. But baby, you have to come first. That's why there's so many different light workers, because Spirit wants us to rest. If I'm resting, then they're going to send the channel message to another person. And that's okay. You will not miss what's meant for you. There's more than enough to go around. You'll catch the next one. If you need rest right now, that's okay. There'll be more than enough channeled messages to go around. I promise you. So this is coming through. So a lot of you guys could also read tarot yourself. I also got the song not perfect but divine, but I am divine by Coach Marie, and I love this song. It's a beautiful mantra because you don't have to be perfect to allow yourself to start to live. A lot of you guys are in the loop of, I need to fix this, I need to fix that before I'm able to enjoy my dream life. And it's like, can you enjoy your dream life now? And yes, stuff will come up, but you can face them then. But if you continue to look for things, it'll be an endless loop. You're gonna die before you finish fixing yourself because there's just so many things to heal from. We've been traumatized when we were children up until whatever age you are right now. You think you're just gonna be able to heal that overnight? No. And you're not something that is broken that needs to be fixed. And every time you approach yourself in that way, shadow work will always feel dense. Allow yourself to live right now. Your nervous system just needs new experiences. It does. You do not need another self-help book. There's so many self-help books out there, and it's like you can overconsume and not actually allow yourself to apply that knowledge. So you've read enough. Whatever knowledge you've learned, Spirit's calling you to take action with it. You overconsumed enough. That's coming through. I also got the download to share a money video that I was watching when he talks about how does it feel when you say I love money? Does it feel uncomfortable? So I feel like some of you guys, if you're trying to manifest, for example, a 6-figure salary, that may also scare the shit out of you. Because for me, I know it scares the shit out of me. So I have to start small with my nervous system. So maybe we make 10K a month. And then you break down what it is that money is going to be coming from. How will you be making that money? You are not limited. Your abundance begins in the mind. All of us are blessed with gifts that we can share. So you're not working, you're sharing with the collective. You're not working, you're sharing. And that's the beautiful thing about being a divine being. You're limitless. But when you don't believe in yourself, that's you blocking off that abundance. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's like we are our worst critic. But other people will see your creations and be like, oh my God, this is so amazing. So allow yourself to receive that. That's coming through. And I feel like Spirit's saying that, taking it one step at a time. If you are afraid of learning more about money, start with 1 page in your book. You don't have to do anything with the knowledge, just 1 page in your book. Do something new. I just keep hearing Spirit say, do something new. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So you guys are manifesting. It may not look like that in your reality, but I feel like this manifestation will start to unfold when you start to put yourself first and recognize who the fuck you are. And who the fuck you've always been. A lot of people have been able to see that light within you, and that's why they took advantage of you, because you couldn't see it in yourself. They loved you when you had low self-esteem. They loved you when you had no self-worth. Oh, this is flipped over in the deck. We have the Ace of Cups. So some type of hidden love is coming in for you guys. It was flipped over. It didn't pop out, but it was covered by other cards. So I'm getting this energy where the divine is offering you some type of love offer. And guys, love is also abundance too, because when you think about it, even in the video what I was watching, it made so much sense when he said, when you think about love, when you love somebody, you want to share with them. You want to give them gifts. And that's how I feel when I'm in love. You know what I mean? I want to share with anybody that I love. And that's how you also receive more. Because if you don't have it and somebody loves you when they give it to you, it's because they love you. So love is how you can also receive more. If you don't have it, I got it. And that's what I feel like. Also, the collective may have been watching a lot of videos that have to do with lack consciousness. I'm hearing 50-50 videos. Guys, relationship videos on 50-50 are bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Because there should be no reason why we're both showing up half-ass in our relationship. There are going to be days when you don't have the energy to give 100%. That's okay. But your partner can meet you where you're at. You know what I mean? It should never be like, oh, every day we're only half-assing it. Excuse me? I don't want that kind of love. You can keep that. That's coming through. But collective, allow yourself to experience life. A lot of you guys, you have so many hobbies on your vision board and you haven't been able to pick up one. Just one. And the thing is, when you start to pour into your hobbies, you're telling yourself that I matter. I'm allowing myself to do the things that I enjoy. You have to choose joy. Joy isn't gonna just be like, oh, let me just come over there and knock on her door. If you're not willing to let joy in, it's just gonna be like, well, I'm gonna try the next house. 3 of Swords. Some of you guys are remembering certain heartbreaks from the past. Maybe this is a block in your manifestation. 9 of Wands. Something that really, it took a toll on you. You definitely took a beating. So maybe some of you guys are also fearing this love that's coming in. So maybe that's what it is. So you say you want love or you want connection. Maybe this is a friendship connection. Maybe this is a love offer that Spirit's offering you. And you say you want it, but because of what you've experienced in the past, you're afraid. Because even when I think about these wands around her, she's put up a barrier. You know what I mean? She's been through hell and she don't know if she could take another beating. And the thing is, we don't know how relationships are going to play out until they do. But everything that you've been through was to build up that self-awareness, your discernment. So you know when to walk away. You're no longer sitting there and going to take the beating. Because the thing is, your heart was broken because you stayed longer than you needed to. You know what I mean? It's a lot of times we hope for the best in people and we just allow them to continue to stab us till we're just like, now I've had enough. We've hit rock bottom. But when you experience a certain heartbreak, sometimes Spirit will put you through a heartbreak one last time. And it was for you to learn your self-worth. Know that you've always been worthy. No one else can define your worth. And I feel like this was to allow you to stop letting other people's words define who you are as a person. Because if that's the case, a lot of projections, you're just going to start wearing it as your own. And people project all the time. So if you don't know who you are as a person, anybody's words can hurt you. And I don't feel like you guys are going to be making the same mistakes again. If you meet somebody who's exactly like someone in the past, you're going to be reminded of how painful it was to get through this, that you're not going to do it again. And I definitely get that. That's the reason why you went through that. But after the divine removes somebody from our lives, we get blessed with something new. Even if it's a pet, it could be a pet, it could be a friend, it could be a partner, it could be a business agreement. Whatever you need in that moment that's going to be bringing you that joy, that fulfillment, that happiness, that's exactly what the universe is offering to you at this time. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new, abundant beginning for you guys. This is new. This is something that the universe is saying, can you hold on to this? Are you willing to receive this abundance? A lot of times we say, oh, I'm ready. Give me that $1 million home. But if you went to go tour a $1 million home right now, would you be uncomfortable? You would, because you're not used to it. So start to put yourself in those environments. Go house hunting. Put yourself in the environment of it's already mine. Go drive your dream car. Allow yourself to have new experiences. Allow your nervous system to have new experiences. If you think your reality is ghetto, don't interact with it. Start to interact with the things that you want to see manifest. Go to that pottery class. You said it's on your vision board. Go to the pottery class. Go do a paint and sit. Whatever it is that you want to do. I just feel like Spirit's saying that you're putting a lot of your creativity on the back burner. Sometimes when we start hobbies, we're focused on getting it right or being good at it, but it's like, it's enough to just start. A year from now, you will be better than you are today, as long as you continue. It's always about consistency. I'm also hearing Spirit say circle back on body images. So a lot of you guys may want a certain body type, right? Because I'm looking at her and like, you know, she's slim, and Spirit's asking you to sit with that. Is this what you really want, or is this what you've been conditioned to think is the standard of beauty? Because a lot of times we may want something, but it's not for our body type. For me, I am Caribbean. I naturally have wide hips. So when America says that this is what I'm supposed to look like, I'm confused. My body will never look like that. But I have fallen into the trap of wanting to look like this. And when I did lose a lot of weight, I didn't look healthy. So I say that to say, sometimes we chase a certain look and we think it's going to fulfill us, but 9 times out of 10 it isn't, especially if you're doing it through a way of self-hate. So for example, if you want to lose weight but you're hating yourself, it will never work. It'll always be like, I'm going to end up binge eating and then I'm going to hate myself again. You have to love yourself through the process. Love where you are right now in your skin. And of course that takes time, and that's why I do recommend the Goddess Aphrodite for this collective, because I definitely feel like the self-worth wounds around your body, around eating, and a lot of you guys had been abandoned a lot in your childhood. Maybe your parents were not there for you emotionally, so you use food as a way to cope or to feel better about yourself. And now it's become something that's haunting you right now. So I'm definitely going to link my binge eating Subliminal in the collective playlist that I made for you guys. I don't know why I'm blinking, but in the collective playlist that I made for you guys, I'm going to link that in there so you guys can listen to that, give it a chance, give it a go, see how you feel, and also pair it with a releasing ritual, whatever you want to let go of. You can write, I release the resistance to, and insert whatever is you're willing to let go of, or whatever you're trying to bring in, because a lot of times there's resistance to a healthy lifestyle because of whatever reason. It'll come up in your reality. That's coming through. Let's see how you can remain mindful at this time, my darling. Red roses could be significant at this time. What? So we have get focused, and it's landed on the Ace of Pentacles. To attract what I want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life. What would I do? How would I react? Who would I tell? I picture it all through my continual alignment with my desires. They begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. So Spirit wants you guys to focus on quantum jumping meditations. What do you want your reality to look like? What are you trying to manifest? Get clear on it. A lot of times we may say we want $100,000, but what are you going to do with that money? How will you spend it? But Spirit wants you to really just focus on using your mind to create the reality that you want to see manifest in the 3D. And surrender. As you're doing these visuals, don't look for validation in your 3D reality, because this 3D reality be lagging. When it finally do catch up to your frequency, sometimes it takes a little minute. It's like a little glitch in the matrix, I swear to God. Let's see what gateway is opening up for you, my darling. What gateway is opening up for this collective? The Holy Grail. This popped out already before. Inner discovery. Finding sacredness. You are what you seek. So I feel like Spirit's calling you to go within, guys. A lot of times we feel like our bank account reflects who we are on the inside. And when you tie your worth to money, it's a very unhealthy loop. Because when you don't have it, then you feel like you're not worthy. You're not abundant. You can't make more. So that's coming up for you guys to look at that. Any other messages? Ooh. We have Lemurian seed codes. Embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. So right during this time, you guys are manifesting peace within. Finally accepting who you are and embracing that. No longer seeing it as a burden. You're working with your weaknesses and you're embracing your strengths as well. You're learning to embrace both. We have star gathering. Stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. So you guys are manifesting your soul family. This is a manifestation that's coming in, but you have to be able to hold on to it. Not push people away because you feel like they're going to hurt you again. And I feel like Spirit's calling you to love yourself through this process, because it's like, when you start to love yourself, you realize that you deserve this connect. You deserve the connections that Spirit is offering to you. And you won't allow yourself to self-sabotage it. You'll be more open with the people around you. Be more vulnerable with the people around you, because you realize that I'm deserving of receiving more love in my life. I don't know why this channel feels so hard to get through, but I feel like there's a little resistance coming up with receiving some type of love that the universe is offering to you. This could be a new friendship connection coming in, and you guys are a little bit like side-eyeing the person. But the thing is, with trust, people got to show you that they're worthy of being in your presence. That may sound egotistical, but it's so true. Your energy carries a certain vibration. You are a certain vibration. You're a certain frequency. If people cannot get with the program, they got to get left. That's it. And you went through the trenches with that past heartbreak for a reason, so that you know at the end of the day, I'm gonna be okay with myself, and I'm not gonna settle for less. That's what that heartbreak was for. So let's close off with an angel number and see, my darling. At the end of the day, what we need is to put ourselves first, and that's when our reality will start to shift. It's not going to be when you do more externally for other people. In terms of, if you are a creator, it's not because you're posting more, it's because you're pouring into yourself and you're finding a healthy balance. The universe is like, you can handle more. Because if you can't handle what you have right now because you're reaching burnout, you're sacrificing yourself for the collective. That's not healthy. Why would the universe want that for you? They love you unconditionally. They want you to be happy, to be experiencing joy. 1313, clarity. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. Interesting. I love that for you guys. We have 1313. So, rebirth, death. This new version of you is here now. We have affirmation that you can say to claim. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Ooh, that's lovely. 1313. I feel like your guides are calling you to just sit down and have a conversation with them. A lot of you guys have been really running from your guides. Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
It's like they've been trying to get your attention. It's like you're fearing that you may have to face something you don't want to actually like face right now, and that could be the reason why binge eating is coming up as well. You guys have been avoiding your guides, and your guides are calling you to really tap in, to really just have a conversation. Some of you guys just need to journal out your thoughts. Just write it on paper, face it. You don't have to do anything with it when you acknowledge something that you've been running from. You just have to sit with it. It's not like you have to go in and start to fix it. Just sit with it. Sometimes we just have to sit with it and learn how to work with it. A lot of times we think shadow work means that we have to change this part of ourselves, but sometimes it's just recognizing that awareness and not allowing it to control you and learning to work with it. So those are my messages for the collective. If you stay till the end, comment a heart hands emoji to let me know that you're going to allow yourself to receive an abundance of love that the universe is offering you now, because you're worthy of it. You're so worthy. Those are my messages for you, my love. If you guys are interested in any services, this is what I have to offer. I'm gonna pop it on the screen, and link will be down below in the description. So those are my messages for you, my love. I'm sending you so much love, and have a good day.